Webster's definition of home is a dwelling place, a place in which one resides, the seat of domestic life and interests. So technically speaking, as long as I have this floating domicile here to hang my hat, I still do have a home. But perhaps for you prose perfectionists, I should change the name of this video to I'm Houseless, because recently I moved out of my house, seeking this adventurous life aboard a boat. Yep, this here is my house. Or I should say, was my house. For 10 years I lived here, from 2005 to the present. This was my backyard, the place where I left the dogs when I went to work. Everywhere I looked, there were projects that I would be leaving behind, like this fire pit. Each brick was cast in a mold that I made myself. Pretty neat, huh? There was actually all kinds of neat stuff all over this house. It was hard to believe that I'd be walking away from it. There were signs everywhere, like this old bed liner that I had used so many times in my kayak projects. The place where my kayaks used to lie when I wasn't home. It was a hard thing to realize that this would be one of the last few times that I'd be checking the mailbox. This was actually the very last day that I'd be walking around. A workshop where I had built so many things. Empty. You can see here a closet that I built when I thought that this would be a bedroom at some point. The place where I slept. Again, everything being left behind. The homemade bed, the closet, even the little door that I used to let the dogs out into the yard. My living room with the hardwood floor that I made from scratch, including the inlay. And the bathroom, which was interesting to say the least. Everything I built. I put in the tub, I tiled the walls, made that little niche there. I carved the drywall to look like brick. I was leaving it all behind for the mosquitoes and the bugs. There's the kitchen where I used to make fish with lots of lemon all the time. Hey, puppy dog. And of course the shed where my poor man's fishing kayak made a debut. Nothing left but half-full cans of paint and memories. Well, that's it. Everything that is left in this house is stuff that I just either can't take with me, don't want, don't need. Oh, except the dogs, of course. They're gonna come with me. It's a very hard thing to do, but this is it. I'm leaving right now. If I get back to the boat today, I'll call the electric company, have the electric shut off. Leaving the coffee maker, I got one of those on the boat. That's it. Make sure the water's shut off in here. Yep. And that's it. I cannot believe it. I really wasn't terribly happy when I bought this house. And I can't say that I'm terribly happy leaving it. But either way, what's done is done. This is the last time I'm setting foot inside this house. was an amazing thing that I was actually doing it. It was one thing to buy the boat and get ready to live on it, but to actually do it, the fact that the day had actually come was amazing to me. The dogs seemed like they didn't care as long as we were together. And I'm confident that in 2017, I'm going to have the ability to bring you guys some really amazing content. Just the dogs and myself, living on my boat, going out, doing some simple fishing, living life. This was the plan altogether, and it's finally happening. It was a difficult transition, though, to actually do that and make that commitment to let the house go. So recently I've just been here on the boat working on the motors and getting it ready to go, which is why I haven't made many videos. But I'm telling you, 2017 is going to be pretty cool. Right after I get my life sorted out. Which might be as easy as just going through my storage facility here and going through some boxes and finding out where my cameras are. Yeah, that and my fishing poles are in there somewhere. Once again, guys, worry not, because here you can see me doing something for the very first time to my big boat. Putting fuel in it. What does that mean? That means I'm really close to getting the engines running and going off on some crazy adventures. I hope you'll join me, and thanks to all you guys being there. All of you 100,000 plus subscribers. I really, really appreciate it.